Hello farmers, welcome back to Selendra. I am carefully trying to load up our trailer with planks. I appear I can pick up 4 at a time if I do it correctly. And so far, so good. Luckily the straps are on here. I haven't knocked over anything yet, but I'm prepared to at some point, so we'll see what happens. Sawmill did pretty good. It did not run out of wood. I actually added some wood after last episode. I was looking at the totals. I was like, yeah, I don't need to be going to bed and waking up and finding out the sawmill ran dry, especially when we need the cash. I had a quick look at the price of planks before I went to bed, and I was like, oh boy, the price of planks are looking pretty good right now, but it's showing that, you know, this month of July is supposed to be better. Well, I probably should have sold them last night. I mean, we're not that much off difference. We're like $10 per 1,000 liters off, but still better than what the price was showing. I think it was showing like $14.09 was the best price, and we're going to sell it for better than that. But yeah, last night it was going for like $14.36, and right now it's like $14.19 or something like that, somewhere in that vicinity. I don't know how much this Fiat can handle for weight, but I'm going to see what I can do here. I would love to sell it all in one go. It's not like, though, the problem I would have is if I were to try to get up a little bit of a hill and this Fiat can't pull it, it's not like I got anything else to be like, well, get something bigger. This is the biggest we're going to get. Actually, what I should do is actually get in there and strap everything in. Just because I don't need anything tipping on over, especially when I've gotten this far. So we should make, I think, what was I guessing, about 45,000, somewhere around there. That'll be enough to get ourselves a chicken coop, some chickens, and possibly upgrade the greenhouses as well. All greenhouses are currently making strawberries, and that helped us stay above. I actually thought I was going to be in the red this morning, but we're not. We're $1,600 above, and pretty soon we're going to be doing a little bit better than that. I'm trying to grab all these planks here. This telehandler can just about hold 4,000 liters of planks. The other thing I'm going to have to be careful about, because I just noticed it, is when I transport these, I got to be careful not tipping over the trailer. Now, I know someone's going to mention, like, you know, it's a small map, make a couple trips. Now we're going to try to do it in one. Have some fun with it. A little bit lower, maybe. Well, I want those prongs go into this pallet here. There we go. Nope, I don't want it. Don't want to grab the other ones just yet. Let me come over here and grab these two. I don't know if you could actually put a weight on the back of a telehandler. Never done that before. Try to keep angled like that when I put up that high. I just want the pallets falling off. Well, you were doing good, and now you're starting to goof it on up. Come on, slide out of there. Nice. Is there not a strap there? Oh, there's a strap here. I should hold those in. Alright, we're going to get them all on there. The question is, can the Fiat transport it? We do have to go up a little bit of a hill. And actually, I think I'm going to take these two. See if I can stuff them in here. Because the first couple loads I was doing, I was taking 2 at a time. I wasn't thinking about grabbing 4. And then one time I went in and grabbed 4. I'm like, oh, I can grab 4. I kind of forgot about that. So then I started stacking them by 4s. So we'll be getting the chickens up and going today. They'll start producing eggs, and of course eggs do pay some good money. It's going to take a little while for them to get going. We do have some barley that we harvested last month, so we got some feed to give them. We'll have sorghum to give them in a little while if we need to as well, but I'm going to try to keep the sorghum for the horses. But the good thing is we do have a field of oats that is ready for harvest today, so I can feed those to the horses. So I got food to go around, I believe. And if worse comes to worse, we can always buy chicken feed. No. What's going on here? I'm trying to back up and it's actually trying to go forward. I think I had my pallet forks angled way too much there. Not good with the pallet forks. Alright, let's restrap those in. So 40,000 liters of planks is what we ended up with. These railroad tracks bumpy? No, they're not. Okay, that's a start. But I do have a bumpy road to go on. Yeah, this Fiat is not really liking the weight. Try to avoid the bumps. Be careful on it. I'm going to take my time. Well, there she goes. Just had to get around corners. Doesn't like corners, apparently. A little bumpy there. Yeah, it's not going to have any problem getting it there. May have a problem tipping over somewhere, but shouldn't have any problem getting there. Actually, I'm going to cut up this farmer's field right here. Oop, I don't have any weight on the front of the tires, though. Can't steer. So we're going up to the sell point up here, which is a plank selling station. There are 3 spots. You can sell planks in this map, but this is currently the best price up here. Nope, I didn't want to go down that way. I just don't have any weight on the front of the tractor. There she goes. Uh-oh. 1 mile an hour. Just got to find the right gear. Okay, it says 0, but we are moving forward. A little bit of a wheelie. It's a good test to know what you can and can't do. And I think we pretty much found out 40,000 liters going up a hill like that with the Fiat is probably its limit. Ooh, I don't like that speed. Uh-oh. I might be stuck. There we go. We're out of there. Forgot how bouncy it is up through here. Okay, so what? Am I stuck on something here, or is the trailer in a rut? Yeah, the trailer's in a rut. It's rocking and rolling. It's starting to move. There we go. I can't turn in here, though. I did not know it was that tight of a squeeze to get in here, so this is going to be a little bit of a problem, I think. Well, I couldn't quite make it in from that angle, so came down the road a little bit. Did a U-turn. Let's see if I can get in here. All this is to get a couple more dollars per 1,000 liters. Yeah, this angle is a lot easier to get in. here, maybe. I'm getting $3 more per 1,000 liters by bringing it here, rather than to the farm store, which we've been bringing most of our stuff. That's going to get some weight off. Alright, so far so good. That's 43,000. Almost up to $60,000 in the bank. Yeah, so next time I'm not going to load up with that many liters of wood. That's definitely going to be too much. And to get in here with this trailer, I know I better not come up the way I did the first time. Coming in from the other angle, definitely better. And I'm actually going to leave going at that angle as well. I think the only thing I can sell in there might be the planks. I don't know, but they're in there. Alright, time to go back to the farm. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves that chicken coop. Get some chickens. We'll deliver them some feed. And then I think we'll go ahead and harvest some oats and get that into the silo. And start getting an idea roughly of how much feed we got for the horses. I gotta remember, in East Baling, I can feed oats to the chickens, but in this series I won't be able to. So I gotta keep that in mind that no oats can go to the chickens here. Alright, let's go ahead and build ourselves that chicken coop. We gotta go to animals, chickens, and Bavarian farm pack needs to go here. And this is where we're gonna go ahead and put it. The sheet did go ahead and take some of the grass, so it's gonna be kind of hard to see exactly to get it lined up perfectly, but we'll do as well enough as we can. Must be somewhat flat around here. 9,000 for the chicken coop and 905 to put it on down. Nice and easy. Can we visit the chicken coop? Or I'm going to just run over there. Alright, so this is where the food trigger is. You guys going to have some friends to talk to over here in just a moment. I assume... where's the gate to here? Usually by the door, maybe? There we go. Yeah, so like always, I'm going to get one rooster because that's what I do. Okay, one rooster. And we're going to get full adult chickens. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe 50 to start with. In 2 months, we'll have 50 more up to 100. I don't want to get like 100 because then they're going to reproduce and then we'll have 200 in 2 months. And I don't know, that might be too much for me to handle. I just want to be sure we can do it. This will take them just a little bit longer, but that's fine. And it's only going to cost us $27.50 for these roosters here, or these chickens here. And there we go. I'm expecting their eggs to spawn like right here, I suppose. Ronnie? Where's Ronnie? There's Ronnie. How you doing, buddy? You're in charge. And be nice to your new friends. They're doing nicely on the wool. So we got 1,000... We'll just say 1,300 liters in 1 day's time. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and give these chickens some feed. I think we'll use the Deutz for this. I think it can handle it. I think I left the trailer over here. I did. So currently that does leave me with 46,000. We could upgrade the greenhouses and they could produce more strawberries to give us more money every 24 hours. It won't be that much. We're talking like just shy of 10 grand to do that. But then I probably would have to go ahead and give it some fertilizer and maybe some seed. Let's see here. Barley. I'll just fill it all up. I don't know how much this chicken coop's going to take. Yeah, I may go ahead and upgrade the Deutz engine in here. Right now it's like a 50 or 52. We can upgrade it to an 80 horsepower engine. Just to help transport some things around here a little bit better. Although once it gets up to speed, it seems rather well. That'd be like $5 grand, so maybe, yeah, if it's doing fine for now, we'll hold off onto it. But it could be something I do in the future. And this chicken coop, if you're wondering what mod it is, it's with a Bavarian farm pack, I do believe. And if you're playing on the map, it comes with the map. It's one of those requirements when you download the map. Okay, so they took it all. What does that mean, food-wise? Well, it's about half the trough. So luckily I only got 50 chickens in there, so that should last them a bit. We'll see how long it goes. If we got to buy chicken feed, we'll have to. But in the long run, the eggs will definitely help us on out, pay off that loan. Actually, you know what? Might as well just leave this right here. Let's go ahead and fire up the combine, and let's start harvesting some oats. Grass fields are ready today as well. Don't know if we'll get to that in this episode. I'm guessing probably do silage in it, or make silage with it. Still got plenty of hay. Straw swath is still on. Alright, so we're all set there. So let's go ahead and see how much oats we get today. And the straw, I think we'll sell the straw again. Not going to get that much money for it, but, you know, it's money. Yeah, I think we upgrade the greenhouses. And then maybe pay off like $10,000-$15,000 towards the loan. And keep the rest of the cash for the time being. Because we're going to need it. But if we double up the greenhouses, that may get us to where I only lose like $1,000 overnight. So far, so good on the oat harvest. I'm happy with 1,000 liters so far. With the size of the field, should be a good amount. And then the sorghum on the other side, that'll be ready in September, I think. But whenever it's ready, we'll be ready for it. I'm just happy that the horses that we got last year with the feed that we had for them lasted the whole year. Oh, I gotta bring that, I gotta bring that wool on over to the spinnery. Keep making that fabric. Although the fabric price is going down as we speak. So if we can hold on to it until next year, that'd be great. And the sawmill definitely is paying off. Basically, all those planks we sold today pretty much paid for the sawmill in itself. Now, it didn't pay for the yarder that we had to buy to transport the logs and the chainsaw yet. But we almost got our money back. We got our money back fully on the sawmill. I could upgrade the sawmill, but that's going to be $66,000 to do so. We don't have that. Right now, it's producing planks at a good speed for me because I don't have the time or probably the amount of trees to move around if I were to upgrade it. I probably wouldn't be able to keep up with it, with all the other stuff that we need to do around here. So I'm guessing from what I just saw from feeding the chickens, I think the sorghum that we harvest is probably, some of it's going to have to be saved for the chickens. And we can go ahead and give the oats. I'll just keep feeding oats to the horses. And then the sorghum to the chickens. And if I run out of oats for the horses, then we can dip into buying some sorghum, I guess. Half full on the combine. Don't want to take a guess on how much we're supposed to get out this field here, but it should be over 10,000 liters, I would think. Maybe 13, 14,000. Is that asking too much? Not quite a full combine on 2 headlands, but it's not too bad. Stick that into our grain trailer. Didn't realize when I was first buying a lot of the equipment on the farm that we're getting a lot of green on here. I guess I didn't notice it really until I traded in the Fendt 718 for the Fiat that we have. Because the Fendt's green, John Deere's green, the Deutz is green, the Kloss is green. Not that I mind, green's my favorite color, but when everything on the map is green as well, it's starting to blend in everywhere. Alright, that is a good start to the harvest. So, let's go ahead and continue here. Being an odd-shaped field, it's kind of hard to figure out exactly how I want to harvest it so I don't have swaths going every which direction. I think I'll just start going back and forth this general way and see how we get along. Hopefully we can get up to that 13,000, 14,000 liter harvest I'm hoping for. Not a bad thing to have high hopes, but the problem with high hopes of getting a certain amount when you don't reach it kind of lets you down a little bit. But yeah, I don't think the amount I was hoping for is going to happen. But still, almost is it 100% we got in this field? Oh no, we're at 98% because we did not mulch the field. We did everything else but mulching. I guess mulching is something we could get into. I don't need to because we have a direct drill. But since we're playing on a small map, the implement would be rather cheap. And you get an extra 2%. you know, eventually could pay out for itself. But it's more work I would have to do on a field, but it's a small field, so it's not that much extra work. So it's an extra step. But what that would allow me to do is fertilize the field, and then we can mulch it, cultivate it, and then when I go and plant it with the direct drill, I get my second stage of fertilization down. Then I don't have to worry about going in the field and trying to figure out where I fertilized and where I did not fertilize. Alright, so I'm hoping we are at least over 10,000. I forgot how many liters I put in the first time. Yeah, we're going to be short of 10,000 liters off that field. I mean, it is what it is. Got to get used to the smaller fields. For me, this would be like the smallest map I have played on ever in Farming Simulator by far. Usually I start off with the base game size maps. And sometimes modded maps are ×4. Never been on a field really this, or the map this small. So I'm always expecting yields in, you know, the tens of thousands. Easily. Alright, there we go with that. Let's go grab the oats and put these oats into storage. Oh good, I'm still on the animal page. Let's see. Base food, 5,000 liters is that much for base food. So if I put the amount of oats I got in here, that'd bring them up to here. And this has lasted them, and we didn't fill it up last year. This has lasted them, let's see, we arrived here in August. That's lasted them almost a year. So that's not too bad. Although that stable can hold 16 horses, and we got 6 in there currently. I mean, the goal in the future is to have the full stable, or close to a full stable, because we want offspring as well to be happening. Which does bring me, I thought about paying off some of the loan, but I think I got to start saving up money. Not only do I need $100,000 for the training facility that I want to put down, I need land to put it on. So there's a possibility I could do something. I was thinking like with a chicken coop, about clearing out some trees somewhere and then putting the horse stable there. That way I don't have to buy more land currently for it. But the training facility is a rather, I think it's about the same size as this horse stable right here. So I would have to find a forest area that we got for free when we bought the outskirts of the map. And find a place to put down a horse stable. It's got to be relatively flat as well. Alright, I may be actually using this trailer in a bit. I gotta check on the greenhouses. That's the next thing I want to do. Let me go check this right here. Let's hide the inactive so it's easier to check on. So how are we doing here? Water, I did top them all off. That one's doing good on seed. Fertilizer is getting a little low there. That one's doing okay on fertilizer. So was that one. That one's not too bad. Actually, I can upgrade these right in here. So if I hit upgrades, it's going to be $2,200 for that one, right? Yep. All right, and that one moved on down there. Upgrade this one for $2,200. Upgrade this one for $2,200. And upgrade this one for $2,200. Now, if I were to upgrade them again, it'd be like $2,400, right? Yeah, okay. But twice is all I want to go right now. Because now it's going to go through the seed and fertilizer a little bit quicker. And, of course, now it can also hold double the water, double the seed, double the fertilizer, double the everything. Because it's going to produce it twice as fast. So it's going to go through it twice as fast. Which is fine. It's okay, I think. All right, so that'd be an upgrade. Actually, I keep forgetting I'll have to go to the production buildings to actually upgrade them. All right, let's grab the Fiat here. And we got to get that straw baled on up. Someone did mention last episode wouldn't be wise on a smaller map to make smaller bales. Well, no, it's just it just makes more bales to have to transport and move around. I mean, to each their own. I mean, I just rather make a bigger bale and have less to move around. Although they are bigger, so they do take up more space, but... I mean, when it gets down to like a little bit of swath left, it might not be a bad idea to lower the size. That way we don't have excess left in the baler. Should be an automatic dropping. Now let's go around and collect the straw. See what the price of straw is. I may store the straw bales as well. Since I'm not in dire need of the money right now, it might be wise just to hang on to them, just to get that little bit of extra cash when the price is better. Maybe we'll have a look at some cultivators and possibly think about mulching the field up a little bit. See if I can get a real cheap one. Get that extra 2%. I won't worry about the grass fields because the grass fields have already been taken care of. I'm not going to destroy the grass fields just to get that extra 2%. Also got to figure out what I want to do with the field back here. Do I want to keep this the field and try to get all the crop that I can? Yep, we hear you beeping. Just got done making the 5th bale at 180 centimeters. I'm hoping, because I lowered this one down to 150. I'm hoping I got enough here for 150. Yeah, we should have. Made one pass. I got 34% in. So 2 more pass should give me a full bale. If not a full bale, pretty close to a full bale, I guess. Either way, it wouldn't matter. Probably be better off if I left that a full size. Because next step would be, I'm guessing, making silage in the grass fields. And I would earn more money off a grass bale than I would a straw bale if it converted it over from straw to grass when I went over there. Back on up here, and I'm going to put this back to 100. No, gotta leave it at 150 because if I'm making silage bales, they gotta be 150 or 125. Can't be 180s. So this straw here should be converted over to grass when we get to mowing next time. Pick up these little pieces over here. For some reason, I wasn't paying attention. And there we have it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 180s, 1 150. That's pretty good off an oat field. I remember in 19 oats, a lot of people said oats always gave you more straw compared to wheat or barley. I don't know if that still is true in 22 or not. Actually, I'm not sure if it was actually even true in 19. I never really tested it myself. But it does seem like oat fields tend to give more straw than others. Alright, I'm going to park this away for now, even though I'm going to be using it for the grass. I'll park that there. That way it's ready to go next time. I want the telehandler next. Need to grab those 2 pallets of wool to bring that over to the spinnery. Yeah, I'm going to have to start looking around the map now for a place for the training facility for the horses. Either got to buy the grassland, I think, way down by the livestock market, and I think that goes for like 40,000, that grass field. Now the horse training facility won't take up the entire area, so I could buy that and get some extra grass off it or whatever. I'm hoping to grab both of these, but I don't think I can, or can I? I think we can. We can. Or find a nice spot on the outskirts where there's a lot of trees, cut down the trees, remove the trees, and place a training facility there. I am thinking about putting the training facility on the other side of the map. Of course, when I say the other side, it's not that far. Just so we can, travel back and forth. We're not always on this side of the map as much. But I think overall, the farm is coming along nicely. Yeah, we got a little bit of a money situation here, but that's not the main part of this Let's Play. Although it is consuming me quite a bit just to make sure we got enough. But once we get going, once the chickens really get going, the sheep are starting to produce more wool, which we produce more fabric. And now if I can hang on until next May, April, May, I think it is when we sell the fabric, we'll have a good bunch to go. Already we got 5,000 plus 1,000 in storage. So that's good. It's going to take a while for this to go through the cotton. This has been upgraded 3 times. Or upgraded twice to level 3 spinnery, I think. Yeah, it's a level 3. Greenhouse is all level 2. The sawmill's fine at level 1 currently. And I think I'm going to hold on to that cash until I know, I may need it, I may not, but I think we'll start holding on to it because I may need a training facility sooner rather than later. And that is 100 grand. So if I keep paying off the loan, if I keep doing that, I'm not saving myself that much cash. It is some, but not a whole lot. But once we get the training facility down and we can start actually making money off the horses, that'd be great. It'll be a while before we can really do that. I think the price of straw is going to be absolutely terrible this time of year. Oh, wait, straw is going to be up here somewhere. Yeah, so I want to sell it in December when it's $48. And currently it's going for... I mean, 35 is not bad, but, we'll hang on to it. And I think storing it in the sawmill area is the best place to put it right now. Not the best thing to do out in the open, where it gets wet and damp and all that, but we don't have a bale storage area currently, so it's going to have to do. Next to our silage bales. Put these down a little bit further because we got more silage coming in. Like I said, that'll be next episode. And I'm not going to bother with a baling trailer because I'm only going from that field to this field. By the time I load it up on the trailer, just drive the trailer down the 100 meters, then I got to unload it again. It's not worth my time. I think the one up there is the smaller one. And I gotta learn when I pick them up, they gotta be kind of flush because when I try to drop them off, the one on the left is gonna come off, but not the one on the right. There we go, that should be better. Of course, I didn't check. The sorghum could actually be ready today for all I know. I didn't check. Haven't been over there in the month of July to see what the crop is doing. There we go. 4 bales. Now we got one 180 and one 150 to bring on back over. And the last bale to put on here. And hopefully we can wait until December before we sell those, get the better price on it. Won't be that much better, but it's going to be a little bit better. These should be almost fully fermented at just about 98, 99%, depending on which one. Better shut that engine off. And let's go ahead and just check on greenhouses. Let's see. Yeah, the sorghum is not ready yet. So yes, we own this field here. We harvested the barley here last episode. And yeah, the sorghum is going to be ready in what month? Sorghum could be ready in August or September. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I must have planted it in April. So I'm guessing in August it'll be ready. And once we get this crop up and harvested, we can see what our feed looks like for the year for the chickens and the horses, see if we need to expand. But I need to look around the map, and I'll have a look around in between episodes, because we do own all the blue part, although I don't think we go out that far. I don't think the map expands that far. But I'll have to see what good flat areas are around here to possibly put down the training facility. I'll have to have a good look around. But this will be the grass field if I can't really find the spot. Field number 49. If I were to buy that, though, it is $40,000, and the training facility is $100,000, so that's $140,000 I would need to put that down. And then we do have to buy a special trailer to put in trained horses. You just can't use a regular horse trailer. We got to use a trained horse trailer to put them into to get them delivered and sell. If I remember correctly, there is a selling point for them on the map. I hope I did check on that, right? Yeah, right here. Right here. Like I said, is a horse training facility worth it? Probably not that much, but it's not as bad as the meat market was on East Vineland. But we're just doing it just because I want to play in a small map, and we just said, well, we'll do horses, and how can we make horses a little bit more interesting? Well, how about a training facility? Well, we're going to try that. So that's what we're doing. But anyways, yeah, see, we got our chickens. I'm pretty sure they haven't, it's been an hour, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to have no eggs showing up yet. I'm kind of hoping it's here. Because I just realized I hope it's not going to spawn on this side over here. Or maybe even here. I mean, if it spawns here, it's not too bad. This is a grass field for another farmer, so I can drive into that. Oh, pallet spawn right here. I guess that's where they'll spawn, right there. Their health is up to 10%, so yep, they're getting healthy. They got some food in there, and when we harvest some sorghum, they'll have more food if need be. But it's starting to look a little bit better around here, I think. More and more like a farm, as we got floating deer as well. And yeah, I think I just gotta go around and maybe. Well, this is relatively flat right in here. Do I own this? Let's see, be animals. No, actually it's under productions, I think. Let's see, where is it here? Horse training facility. Yeah, it just says not enough money, so I own this property in here. So we'll have to clear out this area of trees. I think that'll be the next place to go. Let's see, how would I do that? I could probably put the yarder down by the sawmill there. I'm pretty sure the cable reached that far. All right, so we got a spot. We have a spot for the horses. Got it all figured out. But anyways, that's going to do for today, guys. Hopefully, guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Selendra. But until then, have a good one. How much wood do I have left in the sawmill? That's plenty for another month.